Hello, welcome back, my freaks and geeks. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some disturbing facts about history. Also, if you guys want to, feel free to subscribe and like this video. It shows that you guys really like what I do. Also, comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see from me. Let's get into it. Did you know that there is a chance that King Tut's parents were actually siblings? His dad was most definitely an Akhenaten, but the identity of his mother is pretty much unknown. But recent DNA samples from his and other mummies had revealed that she was one of Akhenaten's sisters. King Tut was frail and had suffered from a bone disorder, which probably was due to his parents. Relationships within the family was pretty common in Egypt. Despite Tut's health issues, he went down in history as one of Egypt's most famous and wealthiest pharaohs. Did you know that someone tried to save President Lincoln's life? When the president and his wife went to the theater, they asked Major Henry Rathbone and his fiancée Clara Harris to accompany them. After John Wilkes Booth fired the fatal shot, Henry tried to tackle John to the ground, but he was able to get free by cutting Henry's arm with a dagger. Henry was never able to forget the memory and the guilt of that night. He reportedly felt responsible for letting John get away. In the years after, he had experienced a load of health issues, from stomach alignment to heart palpitations, and his mental state began to deteriorate as well. 18 years after the assassination, on December 23, 1883, he had attacked and killed Clara, who was now his wife, and attempted to kill himself. He spent the rest of his life in a mental institution. Did you know we could have had real-life zombies? In Italy's Renaissance period, sailors returning from the New World brought back with them a massive outbreak of syphilis, which was spread through the entire French army. The troops then brought what would be known as the Great Pox to the rest of Europe. The skin on the victims' faces would essentially rot away from the disease's grisly ulcers. In some cases, the noses, lips, and other body parts of the affected were gone, and multiple affected died from the disease. Did you know that in the late 1800s, people thought there were vampires walking among us? In the late 1800s, tuberculosis struck Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Vermont, and the residents did not know what to make of it. Since people affected tended to look sunken, pale, and drained, people assumed that they had fallen prey to vampires. So what did they do? Went on a vampire hunt. When members of the Exeter, Rhode Island family began dying of consumption one after another, the other townspeople decided that someone in the family must be feeding on the others. After the mother, Mary Brown, and her two daughters had died, townspeople decided to dig up and exhume the dead bodies, suspecting that one might be undead. 19-year-old Mercy had died more recently than the others, so her body was in much better condition. Her hair even still contained some leftover blood, which was a sure sign of vampirism to the townspeople. To prevent her from striking again, they burned her heart and liver and mixed her ashes with water. They gave this concoction to other affected townspeople as a cure. Surprise! It did not work. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.